I was in the car today, and Tony Katz, who I'm sure is also listening to this podcast.
I'm sure he is.
Said, hey, there's this place called King's Ribs on, because he was going to go to Sullivan's for this thing, because of his whiskey brand that he's got out. And he said, you got to go buy King's Ribs because, in Indianapolis, they have this no meat Monday thing where he always makes fun of meatless Mondays.
What is that?
It's like where the city council members of Indianapolis have said,
God.
to promote like meatless Mondays, basically don't eat meat on Mondays. And so he's like, oh, great. That's great for all the businesses out there. So what he does is he promotes meat places on Mondays. One of the places was King's Ribs. And so he was saying, hey, their menu. And he was going through their menu. And he's like, you know what? He goes, they have sweet potato pie and they have just pie. And I wonder what just pie is. And I was like, oh, they need Richie King to explain what just pie is. So, Richard, would you like to explain?
Pie, is it chess pie?
Yes.
Chess pie.
Just pie. It's just pie.
Yeah.
And explain to them where that name came from. And because I know Tony Katz is listening. So, could you please explain to him
where chess
pie.
I grew up in the South. So, chess pie was it's a take on just.
Right.
So you would say, people say it's chess pie, so that's what it would sound like. So you would say chess pie. And what it is I forget the exact ingredients, but they're kind of not leftovers, but very basic ingredients to put together a pie. And it's sweet and it's creamy, but it's not like you have to go get pecans or apples it's something you can throw together that's not seasonal.
Right.
And you can and people go, oh, this is great. What is it? And you go, oh, it's just pie.
Just pie.
So that's what.
Just pie.
I had an English teacher in high school once, and she said, it's so funny to hear how regional things are pronounced. She says Chester drawers. How many people had their grandmother say Chester drawers? I go, not my grandma, but go ahead. Instead of chest of drawers, they say Chester drawers. Although my grandma would say things like, instead of rinse, she would say wrench.
Rent it.
And then my cousin or my uncle would say, instead of ruin, he'd call it runt.